Hey y'all. Okay, so I've been wanting. I'm giving this to y'all uncut, unedited, cause I don't know how to edit like that. I'm just giving it to you raw. And I've been working on the book for some years now. And it's like every time I feel like I'm finished, it's another chapter that needs to be added. So instead of continuing to write the book, I just feel like you guys can hear it from my mouth. So it's a I'm getting older and I'm finding out a lot of things about myself and being able to be more sympathetic and more forgiving as I'm going through the process of finding myself and bettering myself for not only me but for my kids and be an example to them more and more. Because I have now an 11-year-old and he is like watching me. He is watching me, and then I have a 5-month-old. So I just said it's a lot of things that I'm having to cut out my life and get right. But the first thing I want to start off with giving y'all a little history for those that don't know me for real. I'm 31. Well, not yet, but I'll be 31 on the 26th. I have an 11-year-old and I have a 5-month-old. He'll be 6 months next week. So I'm very busy and both my kids are spoiled as hell, so I can't be gone from them for long. But I've been on my job for 10 years in January. I've owned a house. I sold it last year. And I'm in the process of looking for another one. I need a bigger house because I outgrew that house. And it was a lot of things, a lot of spirits in that house from past relationships that I was just trying to get rid of. So I had to let it go after 10 years of having that house. But this is what you see now. Like, I have not always been able to sit down and talk and be a calm person. Like, I have grown to get to this place. I have had so much anger in me, and I don't know if this will help anybody. I doubt, I'm sure there's people that's going through the same thing I'm going through, or went through, but hopefully this will help you because it's really helping me to talk about it, and it's very therapeutic to me. I have friends I could talk to, but it's like I'd rather do the self-healing on my own. But when I the first subject I'm going to talk about, because it's going to be many of subjects because I've been through a lot of things in my life, but the first subject that I do want to talk about is how I forgave my uncle for killing my dad. I was young. I think I was like 4. There's a lot of things that I've been told throughout the years. A lot of times and y'all might hear my son in the background. Like I told you, this is raw. like, it's a lot of things that I've been told over the years that I've questioned, and a lot of things that I still don't know if it's real or not, but I just choose to like let it go. I was 4 years old when my uncle killed my dad. So just imagine at 4 years old what you remember. I don't remember nothing. Okay? I was told by not only my dad's side, but my mom's side that my dad had me all the time. Like, I was his baby. Like, this Shonda and this my baby. Like, I'm gonna have her wherever I go. Like, that's how he was with me. And they say I look like him. I got his head, a big ass head. They say I look like him. And over the years, like I was so angry. And if I cry, y'all, just know, like, this is a very sensitive subject for me. I don't like to talk about it, but it's a lot of things that I don't like to talk about that lately I've been talking about, and it's been helping me get through a lot of things instead of holding it in, and just holding another obstacle come, holding it in, another one come, holding it in, and it just makes me angry. So I've been feeling a lot of relief on my heart, not only my heart, but my mind when talking about things. So I was told by my dad's side that both my uncles went to hunt my dad down and tried to find him and killed him. I was told by my mom's side that, well, by my uncle, that that's not how it happened. It's just a lot of things that I just rather not go in detail about, but just know that it was multiple stories. So now just imagine how, as a kid, you getting pulled from one side to the other, like your uncle this and your dad, like your uncle this, like your mama this, like your grandmama and daddy this, I mean your grandmama and like it was so much. And I'm like, as a child, like I just want y'all love. I don't want to talk about this. My dad is already not here. Just tell me what's his favorite food. Like just tell me what he laughed at. Like, did he sleep with a blanket at night? Like, did he sleep with a teddy bear? I don't want to hear the negative things. I want to hear the positive. Now, my mom, I will say, I commend my mom because she never, ever, even knowing that my dad's side of the family was going to dog her, she never told me I couldn't go with them. Never. She let me make that decision as I got older. I decided at 18 that I was going to stop messing with them because every time I went around, it's like they was trying to bash my mom's side of the family instead of like just having bonding time with me. But it's a lot of things as a kid that I had to go through because I didn't have a dad, as far as like attention from the wrong men, dealing with men I knew I wasn't supposed to deal with, involving and allowing these spirits to if you know about spirits, like I know my friends, we recently talked about this, but I know, like, I know about spirits. Those spirits, depending on like, and that person could not know that they have this spirit. But spirits are real. They are real, and they will destroy you if you allow it. And I just thank God that my mind is strong to where those spirits have not taken me out. Because let me tell you, like, with the things that I've been through in my life, I have attempted to commit suicide twice. It didn't work because I was battling those spirits and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. So it's a lot of things that people see me and they're like, oh, she acting silly. Like, yeah, I'm silly. That's who I am. But you don't know. You didn't know at the time what I was dealing with. So then I come on Facebook and I'm like, oh, this, and then I'm like, what? Charlotte, no, it wasn't me. It wasn't. It's just a spirit that I was dealing with at the time. So I done fought this sucker off. It took some time, but I done fought it off. But I have, over the years, I used to hate my uncle. I used to be like, I hate him. I'll never talk to him again. I don't want to deal with him. But as time went on and I'm continuing to listen to the word and listen to what I know I have on my life, the calling that I have on my life, I started to forgive him and become more understanding. Like, this is a mistake. Like, whether people know it or not, I have killed someone before and it was a mistake. So I don't want to I know how it feels to have taken a life and think about it daily, like all the time. So I know how it hurts me to know that. So I'm not going to put somebody else through that by trying to hate them and be angry towards them and try to keep them in jail for a mistake that they made. I'm not God. So a lot of people I know are upset with me having that type of mindset towards the whole situation, but y'all don't know how long it took for me to get there. You don't know. You don't know how long it took for me to get there, and I don't want to go back there. Yeah, my 5-month-old is up now. Let me go get him. Told y'all this is raw. So wait a second. It took me time, and I thank God for time that I've had, because a lot of people don't have time. Time heals a lot of things, and you have to be like, I feel like you got to be evil to not forgive somebody for a mistake. Like, everybody makes them, and you don't want to live with your mistakes for the rest of your life. You don't. That is not something that anybody want to dwell on, especially if you hate that you made it. But I've always just wanted that time with my dad's side of the family, because I didn't have him, and the only piece that I had left was them, of him, other than my siblings that I didn't meet till I was grown. My dad family knew all of them, but they did not introduce neither one of us to each other. Like, we had to find each other on our own. And their parents knew me because my daddy had me all the time. So they all contacted me through their different ways. And I just thank God that we was able to be in communication with each other, even though we don't talk every day, but we still communicate. So we all are trying to pick up the pieces of not having our dads in our life. But my uncle, I just think, for somebody to be in jail for 27 years and still have the mindset of still feel like, yeah, it's my fault, I don't blame them for how they are reacting to things. They gotta be a strong person. They have to be strong, because somebody, like, I'd be like, man, they don't go on, like, I made that mistake, they better chill. But like, you don't have nothing but time to be sitting there to think. And if you come out and be the same person that you was when you went in there, you wasted your time for nothing. And time is on everybody's side if you allow it to be. So if he get out and do the same thing, like, that's on him. But I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm not. And I just thank God for getting me into the place to forgive people. Like, I've been apologizing a lot lately. Like, I'm sorry for not understanding. I'm sorry for being hateful. I'm sorry for dismissing your feelings. Like, I've just been apologizing a lot because I'm realizing the faults in myself. So, and it's allowing me to forgive other people. But that's all I got for now. I don't want to talk y'all ears off because I can go for hours. But forgiveness is not only helping you, it's helping your heart and your mind. And it's helping others and also being influenced to your little ones. But hope y'all have a good day. And I will be back with another video soon.